weekend I'm helping a photographer that recently got a brand new photo studio. But there's a major catch. I'm traveling light this weekend. I only brought one power tool with me. I know, it's crazy, right? But Olivia is a brand new DIYer. I didn't want to overwhelm her with a million power tools, but I found a tool that can do everything that I need it to. So I figured, why not challenge myself a bit this weekend and see if I can pull it off. I'm Monica Magnan, and I believe that updating your home doesn't have to take a ton of time or money. I show people how to get Pinterest-worthy spaces that are just right for them.
This is unbelievable.
Give me one weekend, I'll give you 5 projects, and you'll have a completely transformed space by Monday.
Hi, I'm Olivia. I'm a lifestyle photographer and I just recently bought a studio space. I have a whole bunch of ideas as to what I want to do with it, but I don't know how to execute it because I'm not really handy. I want to use my space for having clients over, having meetings. I'd love to be able to collaborate with other creatives, but it kind of is a blank slate and I don't really know what to do with it. I'm hoping that Monica can teach me a few things along the way and really design a functional, beautiful space for my studio. So welcome to my space.
Awesome, the future studio.
Yeah, it's a really cool studio, but it kind of needs a little bit of work.
So I can totally see what drew you to this space. The good thing is this space doesn't need a ton of work. It's more cosmetic things and changing up the style in here. What are you hoping to use it for, and like kind of what style vibe are you going for?
Definitely. When people walk in the door, I really want them to know what my brand is and what I'm all about. I would love to bring clients over here and even do some studio sessions.
So I feel like we need to break up the space into a few different areas and regions kind of with their purpose in mind. So tell me a little bit about your DIY skills.
So I watch a lot of DIY shows and home renovations, but that's about it.
So your challenge this weekend is kind of picking up some DIY skills and working with me.
Yeah.
I wanted to challenge myself too. Instead of bringing every power tool that I own, which is quite a lot, I only brought with me one power tool this weekend.
What?
Just one. So we both have a bit of a challenge this weekend. All right, why don't we introduce you to the power tool that we're gonna use for everything this weekend, and we'll get started.
All right, let's go. Monica just told me that she only brought one power tool for this weekend. That scares me just a little bit. I don't really know how we can accomplish all these projects with one tool.
This is our first big project, so I told you we'd just be using one tool.
Yeah.
I'm gonna introduce you to it. You ready?
All right, let me
Here
see.
it is. Ta-da!
Wait, what? Nuh-uh.
That's all we need.
Stop it.
No, for real. This is the Dremel Velocity, and basically is like the multi-tool of your dreams. It's gonna do everything we need this weekend. So this is the body of the tool, but then really where the magic comes in is with all the different attachments. So it's going to cut wood, it's gonna cut metal, it's gonna sand, it's gonna do everything we need it to. All right, so I mentioned that we were gonna do a backsplash, and what we're gonna use are these brick panels.
Oh, all right.
The first accessory we're using is the panel blade. It's great for making long, straight cuts. We're simply measuring the backsplash pieces and cutting them to size.
That's so easy.
We're taking the upper cabinets down because I want to replace them with something that works more for a studio. More on that in a minute. First, we've got to get the faux brick up on the wall. Now, the Dremel is a wonderful tool, but one thing it won't do is paint for us. We've got to use an old-fashioned paintbrush to get our backsplash a crisp white that will add a clean, timeless feel to the space. And once it's painted, you'd never know it's not real brick.
So we've used the Dremel to cut the brick panels, and now we're gonna use it to cut plywood and copper pipe.
Really?
Yep.
Oh my word.
So we took down your upper cabinets, we put up a new backsplash, and now we're going to build what's gonna replace the cabinets. So I wanted to create something that was a bit more versatile and kind of fit with your style and vibe. So what we're going to build are actually wall cubes.
The wood and drywall blade is great for cutting softer materials and comes in a handy-dandy little package.
Now we're gonna use a Dremel attachment that's intended for pipe and 2x4s. So it's what we're gonna use to cut the copper.
This puppy goes through copper like a hot knife in butter.
It cuts right through.
It really does. I can't believe it.
These new cabinets will add some versatility to the studio's kitchen, and the mixed wood and metal is a super cool contemporary look.
So this is a whiteboard panel, and you can pick these up at Lowe's really inexpensively. Okay. Now, you could also buy whiteboard paint, but heck, if it's already on a panel and ready for me, I take the easy way, for sure.
I love me a whiteboard to stay organized. For this version, we're going to customize it by cutting it down to size.
Perfect.
Then prettying it up by adding a thick wood frame around the edges using 1x6 pine stained a dark, rich walnut color, and then finishing it off with L brackets for a little industrial vibe. The first thing we've got this morning is installing the whiteboard and staining the new kitchen storage. I can't wait to see this finished space. I love taking builder grade stuff and hacking it to look designer.
So I'm going to show you how with just a couple easy, quick changes, we can take this coffee table from kind of generic and plain to totally fitting your brand.
All right.
All right, it's going to be easy, and you know what tool we're using.
Yep, the Dremel.
Got it.
This is so easy. We're just taking 2x2 pine and cutting it into an X pattern, attaching it to the profile of the coffee table to, well, up its profile.
So Liv's helped me out with a ton of projects this weekend for her studio space, but I always like there to be some surprises. So I'm working on a wood accent wall project that she is not going to get to see. My favorite part about this is that it's peel and stick wood. It comes pre-stained, it's amazing, so easy, and a great quick project that I can stick up here and totally surprise her with.
And now it's time to add furniture, accessories, and bring the entire space together.
All right, when I count to 3, you can open your eyes and see your new studio. Okay. All right, 1, 2, 3.
Oh my gosh. What? I love it. I just am speechless right now.
We really tried to go for different zones in here. So we have kind of our meeting zone.
Perfect.
And the whiteboard.
I
took the liberty of writing some things for you.
No, that's perfect.
And how do you like the cabinets?
I love the cabinets. They turned out so great.
Right now they're just holding some clear jars and glasses, but if you were to rent out the studio and have someone shoot in here, they can put in whatever they want.
And that table we made.
I know, doesn't it look great?
It does.
You would never know that we made that.
Oh,
and now,
my goodness.
do you feel like this area will work for viewing with clients, showing them photos? And did you see behind the TV there?
What in the world? Oh my goodness. I love that.
So I know your brand was so important to you with this project. How do you feel about that?
Oh my goodness. Like, it took me years to be able to establish my brand, yet it took one weekend and one tool to establish my studio, which is
That's pretty amazing.
Yes, I love it.
Are you loving The Weekender? Be sure to catch all 10 episodes by subscribing to the Lowe's channel on YouTube and download the Lowe's TV app for all your streaming devices. For project details, step-by-step guides for every episode, visit lowes.com/theweekender. Thanks, guys.